Hello friends of Oak Bros. My name is John Barry. I am the Director of Operations for Oak Bros Tree Cycle. That's the new branch of our company that is handling the recycling of the tree debris that we bring back from our ongoing tree work. And so what we do with that is mulch, firewood, live edge slabs, but it is spring and it is mulch season. So we're here to talk about mulching techniques, and specifically mulching techniques around trees. The mulch that we've made with our company, the name of it is Forest Floor, and we are specifically making a mulch that we want to be beneficial for your tree's health. So we're about trees here with Oak Bros. But what we've got here is a spot out in the country where we've got 6 autumn blaze maples. We've got a row of them here. This is a beautiful spot. And we're going to show you just what's going on with, I've got 5 different mulching techniques, or 5 different ways that these trees have been mulched. And I've got one here that we'll start with that hasn't been mulched. So let's just start out with with an overview of this tree. So this is about maybe a 15, 20-year-old autumn blaze maple. These are gorgeous in the fall, and they look vibrant and healthy. But this row of trees is starting to show some signs of some issues that down the road in the next few years are going to start to be trouble. One of those issues, I believe, is that these trees definitely would have benefited from being mulched in the years past. It would have been a lot better for the overall health of the tree. You can see here down at the base, we've got some decay issues with the root flare and the basal roots, and I don't know if that's directly related to the competition with the grass that's going on here, but there's a battle going on between the grass and the tree for nutrients and to see who's going to win. And so what we'd like to do in mulching trees is just eliminate that competition between the tree and the grass. And above and beyond, there's a lot of other benefits to mulching a tree that we'll see after that. All right, so here's tree number 2. This is the first tree that we have mulched, and this is about half a yard of mulch here. It's not real deep, maybe 3/4 of a yard, but you want it to be thick enough where that grass that's been there for years is gonna have to really work hard to try and come up through that, and hopefully not come up at all. If you've only got it like an inch thick, then the grass is just gonna shoot on through that. I'm not saying that this tree is well mulched, it just is mulched. And just having this, roughly 2 to 3 feet radius away from the tree is gonna help it when the mower comes through. It's gonna keep the mower tires and the blades away from the roots. And it is gonna provide some level of nutrition for the tree. All right, here's tree number 3. And this tree right here is probably our best example. It is our best example about how to not mulch a tree. This is the most common mistake that landscapers will make, or homeowners too, of what is called the mulch volcano. And that is mounding the mulch up against the trunk of the tree. And in the arborist world, this is a huge no-no, a huge mistake, but it's very common. But it will lead to decay issues that can kill your tree. We ought to just say, doing this will probably kill your tree if you allow it to happen year after year. All right, so here's tree number 4. And it looks pretty similar to the minimally mulched tree number 2 that has some benefit in just protecting those buttress roots of the tree, and some protection in that initial area, a little bit of nutritional advantage, but not much. There's probably, again, half yard of mulch here. But what I'm saying about this tree is that it's still wrong and it's still hazardous to the tree, just even because of the minimal amount of mulch that's on top of the roots. That area needs to be completely exposed down to the grass, where we'll just say there's no mulch against the trunk of the tree. Just make sure there's no mulch against the trunk. All right, tree number 5, and we are finally getting to what I call some proper mulching techniques. The last 2 trees, I want to show you how to do it right. And so this tree here, I've got about a 4-foot radius and couple inches, 2 to 3 inches deep. And this should really help the tree this year and over the next few years, providing some nutrient value to the absorbing roots of the tree. And again, those roots are extending probably 15 feet or maybe even more away from the tree. But anyway, if you can just get a picture of the idea of this ring, this is good. This is a good, a well-mulched tree. It's not great, but it's good. It should provide a lot of benefit to this tree moving forward. All right, this is our last tree, tree number 6, and this one has the largest mulch ring. And that's, again, if you're trying to mulch with the health of your tree as the highest priority, you're gonna give it the biggest mulch ring you can give it, even up to the drip line of the tree. For this tree, again, that's about 15 feet. I've only mulched this out about 7 feet or so, but it's a wide area, and this whole area now is gonna feed the tree. It's gonna turn into a beneficial soil environment over there where the soil is gonna be loose and the roots are gonna have plenty of room to move around and get the nutrients that they want. Compaction is the enemy with anything that grows. That's in farming, that's in gardening, and it's with trees as well. So if you're interested in our forest floor mulch, obviously give us a call, get on our website, oakbrostreecycle.com, and you got all our contact info there, and we'd love to help you out. Thanks a lot.